Good evening, y'all. Welcome back to Apron Strings. It's kind of cool and damp. It was misty and yucky this morning, and I guess when you get older, you get colder. I don't know. My grandkids get hot and I'm cold, but it makes me want some soup. So I'm gonna make a soup that is a combination of things I like. I love soup any time of the year, just about. I hadn't met a soup I didn't like. And I love egg rolls. So this is egg roll soup. So I've got some prep work to do. I'm gonna just let y'all watch me at the butcher block while I get everything prepped and get it going. And I'm gonna have some egg roll soup for supper here in a little while. So let me get right here to the butcher block and get busy. I've got a pound of ground pork that I'm gonna put in the pot and let it start browning. And I need to chop one white onion and get it ready to put in here and let it just kind of not caramelize, but not just be clear. I want a little more flavor on it. And I'm going to use my big pot. Turn on my light so we can see what's going on. I'm going to get my ground pork in here to, pork's just sticky. I don't know why it has to be so sticky. Put it in there and let it start browning. I'm going to put it on medium. Let's see, where's my little thing? I don't know where it's at, so I'm going to use this. Try to break it up some. Good Lord gave me some hands that work pretty good, so I'll just do it with my hands. And then as it cooks, I'll be able to break it a little bit more. I do love egg rolls. There's a restaurant in Humble called Jade Palace. They're not quite like they used to be, but man, they had the biggest, fattest, most delicious egg rolls. They're still good, but the owners, the same ones, don't run it that did, and it's not quite the same, but it's still good. Okay, I'm going to let that start to brown, and while that's starting to cook, I'll rinse my hands right quick, and then we'll cut the white onion up and get it in there. I'm just going to get it just chopped to where I can, it doesn't have to be little bitty chops. What's wrong with that thing? It doesn't want to cut. I usually use a yellow onion, but I had bought some white onions from, I don't know, maybe they were on sale, I don't know. And this would happen to call for a white onion, so I'm ahead of the game. Okay, let me see if I can clean some of this up. Get ready to work. Pork is broke apart, and I'm going to just add, my phone rang, so I don't remember what I was doing, but anyway, I think I was chopping the white onion, and I got it chopped, and so I'm going to get it in here. That was a large white onion, and just let it start getting soft, and maybe caramelizing a smidge, just turning a little bit while this meat's doing. Y'all getting excited for Christmas? I am. And I'm going to need 2 tablespoons of grated ginger. And I went to the store to get my ginger today, and it wasn't over there by the turmeric and all that where it usually is. And I thought, well, Lord, surely they're not out of ginger. They always have ginger there. I went over there by the tomatoes and the peppers, and there it was. I don't know why they moved it over there, but I was thankful I found it because I needed it. Let's see it. how much I've got here. It's going to take quite a bit, my word. I'm doing it on a little bitty grater instead of the bigger one, because I don't want a big bite of ginger. I can almost get a whiff of it, y'all. That's pretty cool. Okay, I needed 1½ tablespoons. So there's a tablespoon. Yeah, see what I can do. I always worry about these things grating my fingers. I'll taste it directly. If I think it needs some more, I'll try to grate some more, but I believe that's enough. Okay, and we're going to need, this is a garlic peeler. I think I've showed you before, but they're cheap. It's just a tunnel. You put your garlic in there and you roll it, your garlic clove. And it takes the peel right off. And I need 3 tablespoons of minced garlic. I like gadgets. Did y'all know I like gadgets? And some of the ones that really lighten your workload are cheap. I could have left the peel on with this too, but I didn't. And that was peeled and it still has a layer of stuff on it. That's crazy. We're supposed to have 32-degree weather Sunday. And it's going to go right back up into the 40s and all. And that's just a pain to try to put plants up for one day's cold. Because we don't usually have real cold weather here until February. It would be nice to have a good cold Christmas, but we rarely get that. I don't have enough hand strength to squeeze this thing and get the garlic and do the garlic. I have to, okay, there's a tablespoon, so I'm going to have some more because I need 3 tablespoons. Let me find some more garlic. I got the rest of my garlic done, and this is browning, and the onions are starting to get a little bit of color on them. I'm going to bring the camera and let y'all look, and then I'm going to add the carrots in where they can start getting soft. Let me get the camera where y'all can look. They're not real brown, but they're browning. So you get bits of brown here and there. That's what you want. So now we're just going to add our carrots in, and I'll put y'all back on the tripod and get the carrots in. I bought the shredded carrots, and this is a 10-ounce bag. It's a little over 2 cups, but because it's soup, that's not going to matter. I didn't want to julienne or shred carrots today. I didn't have time. So I cheated. Now I could have bought a bag of shredded cabbage, but I didn't. I thought I would do my own. So it's a 3 to 4 pound cabbage head. That piece of the core out. I need to run and get my chicken broth. Just a minute. You're going to need 8 cups of chicken broth. carrots don't have to get real soft because this is going to simmer to marry all the flavors together. So I'm going to go ahead and add in 8 cups of chicken broth. And I went to get Better Than Bouillon, which I always get mine at Costco. And I had bought Better Than Bouillon vegetable instead of chicken. So I've got to, when I have time, I didn't have time today to run to Costco, so while I was at Kroger, I just went ahead and bought chicken broth because I wanted to make this soup. I had to go pick Jordan up. He homeschools through his high school, and he has ever since the Hurricane Harvey, but he has to go in and take STAR tests. I hate those things. I don't think they prove anything. So I had to go, and his brother took him this morning, and April's at A&M with Laura, and she's having finals, and I went and picked him up. I'm going to add in my ginger and my garlic. And I need sesame oil. I need 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, a teaspoon of garlic powder, that seems like a lot. I hope it's not too much. Now we're going to salt and pepper to taste, but I didn't want to do that until I got through with all this stuff because I didn't want to get it too salty. When I shred the cabbage and get it in there, then I just need to let it simmer. Till everything's tender. Y'all, I really do try to not drop stuff on my rug, but sometimes I do. But it ain't like somebody else has to clean up after me. I clean up after myself. And I always wash dishes and clean up as I go cooking, even like on a big feast day like Thanksgiving or something. I do not like to get through with a meal and have a bunch of pots and pans and junk that I have to come in and wash. That takes the joy out of the day when that happens. I didn't weigh this cabbage. I guess they weighed it at the store. I didn't look to see how much. I just got me a big old head because the juice is going to be good and the cabbage is going to wilt down and make some good soup. And my chickens will enjoy these scraps. Alright y'all, I'm going to let that simmer and I'll bring you back in a minute, show you what it looks like, and then I'll give it a taste test and we'll see how much salt. I thought y'all could see me. I was over there hiding right in pure sight. I'll bring you back and we'll see what it tastes like, see if it needs salt and pepper. Y'all, my soup's done and it is yummy, and I had some folks come in bringing stuff for our youth gathering that's going to be here tomorrow night, and I've been letting them eat soup and we've been having a good visit. So I'm making some cornbread to go with it, so directly I will show y'all my bowl of soup and my piece of cornbread, and you'll just wish you had some. Okay y'all, I got my bowl of soup with my cornbread, and I'm fixing to try it out. Actually had company come in, and I fed them some soup and sent some home for her husband to eat, and they loved it. It's what's inside an egg roll, and the juice in here is absolutely delicious. You got to dunk that cornbread in the juice. Get you a bite. My friend brought her 2 daughters with her, and they don't like cabbage soup, but they both loved it. So I've had quite a few guests this afternoon that's partook of the soup pot, and it's good. So y'all need to try it. It's I don't know how to describe it. I guess if you could have just took all of that stuff and not put the chicken broth in it and put it inside egg roll wrappers and made egg rolls out of it, because it's yummy. Decorations up, and everybody that's comes oohed and awed over them. So y'all gonna get a tour probably on the next video. See what I've been doing. I'd rather have Christmas decorations than presents, and I like presents, but it's just fun to decorate and have it all festive looking. It makes you smile and makes your heart all warm and happy. I hope y'all are not being a Grinch and a Scrooge and not enjoying this season. It's the most wonderful time of the year, and I love it. And I love my Jesus that came in this world as a little bitty baby, and he was the lamb that was slain for our sins, and then he became a king. He's the king of all kings, and I'm glad I know him, and I'm happy to celebrate the season of his birth. And hope y'all do the same. Merry Christmas month to you. Just enjoy the excitement that's in the air. Little kids are excited, and parents sometimes are excited, and it's just a festive time. Good food, good fun, good fellowship. I love it. And I'll be making some goodies so I can share them too. So I'll video it for y'all. And I just want you to remember, it's not about presents. It's fun to give and receive. But Jesus is the reason all of this is going on. And we need to remember to give him thanks for being the supreme sacrifice for our sins, where we have a hope for life after this one. The good Lord bless y'all, and I'll be back in a day or two. Please share my channel with your friends. Maybe share the video on Facebook where you can reach an audience that I wouldn't reach. I would appreciate that, so I can grow the channel, and it'll help me to make a little bit of money to offset the fact that my boyfriend left and my money was cut down. And the cost of living hadn't changed. So if y'all help me grow my channel and reach new people, I sure would appreciate it. I'll see y'all in a day or two. The good Lord bless you.